What's going on, guys? How we doing? Oh yeah, I heard our last dog performer, one of our earlier dog performers, did so well she wanted an encore. Can we make some noise for Mr. Roger again? Yeah. What's up, my dude? Come take the spotlight, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. This is Mr. Roger. He's back. He's available for adoption tonight. That's why we're all here. I really do need all of you guys to adopt some animals tonight. I'm going to end up taking a lot of them home, and my wife's going to murder me. I don't want to be the subject of a podcast later. Like, that's not what I'm hoping for. Oh, that's all you need, just treats, and you've got a brand new best friend. We got tricks going on. He's better trained than most of the comedians you've seen tonight. True story. I am a dog person. I actually am a little mad at my dog right now, though, because I just took him to the vet, and the vet told me that he's a perfect specimen. That pissed me off, because I've never had a doctor's appointment go anywhere near that well. Not once. I think I know why, though, because I'm the type of guy that I will spend half an hour going through each and every one of my dog's food ingredients to make sure there's nothing going into his system that shouldn't be there. But then I'll stop by Taco Bell on the way home for a party pack. Party of one, guys. That's why I look somewhere between Chris Hemsworth and Chris Farley. Somewhere on the spectrum, right? What you doing there, everybody? I'm a little cool guy. You're just going to keep wrapping around me, though. That's fine. I really do need to adopt some animals, guys. I am going to end up taking home 7 dogs tonight. I'm going to be dead. It's not going to go well. I'm going to be on the next true crime podcast that you hear. Do you guys like true crime podcasts? Yeah? I like true crime, but I think the true crime podcasts are becoming a little bit too instructional. This dude got real scared when I said that. He's like, oh shit, she's right me. I think that true crime podcasts have become too instructional, because there's not a woman alive that hasn't committed at least one successful murder. Am I right? Yeah. Be careful. Be careful. Maybe adopt a nice dog for the lady. I don't know. That'd be a cool thing to do, right? That'll keep you off the shit list. It might not even be the guy's fault. There's a really rough thing about that, too. Because there's probably a guy on a date right now. Just chewing. A little bit too loudly across from a woman. She's sitting there thinking, I wonder if I can stab this guy with my fork without leaving any DNA evidence. I've been married for a while now, and I have yet to get murdered, so I guess it's going pretty well, you know? Did have to go through a rough patch with my wife. I actually came out to my wife as polyamorous recently, and then she came out to me as fuck that. Now, my wife did come out to me as bisexual, which did not surprise me at all. My first clue was she married a person that looks like me. I look like every man and every woman that's ever told me they're polyamorous. I am a dog person, again, that's why we're here tonight, to get some pets adopted, that's the goal. Dogs are great, dude, they're the best. Like, you can take dogs to bars and breweries and stuff, that's super cool. I'm a big beer drinker myself. I really like those places that you can go and you get all the different hundreds of options of beer or whatever, but the names are starting to feel like they're getting a little out of hand. Doesn't it sort of feel like your bartender and your pot dealer are in some sort of weird competition to sell you the silliest sounding shit? Jeez, dude, for sure. Right? Dude, I went out the other night and somebody offered me Sticky Icky Funkadelic. I had no idea if that was an indica or an IPA, and the answer was yes. Yeah. I actually work in a bar when I'm not doing this, and I had some out-of-towners come in recently. And I offered them our special. It was a Texas margarita with a swirl. They looked at me weird, but they agreed to try it. They take one sip, and they go, wow, you can barely even taste the swirl. Yeah, if you didn't hear me, I told you that these people thought I offered them a margarita with a mammal in it, something that they would like, and still agreed to try it. I was terrified when they asked for a Moscow Mule. I tried to buy beer from my local 7-Eleven the other day, and had a weird experience because they told me they're not allowed to sell alcohol because there's a church right across the street. That's a weird rule, man. I think maybe, if anything, the world might be a better place if churches weren't allowed to sell bullshit across the street from 7-Eleven. I'll level with you guys, that is my favorite joke. Because I either just got laughs or I better have gotten added to a prayer circle. Yeah, dude. I do like those breweries too, but the other thing about breweries is that, man, every brewery nowadays has the same exact story. They like try to hype it up, but every brewery is just a couple of dudes that like beer a lot, and it was either open a brewery or go to a lot of meetings. It's kind of not the right weather for those places anymore, but I still like to go. I actually embrace the cold weather because I just learned the hard way this last summer that I now have too much side boob to wear a tank top. It's not a body image issue if that's bumming you out. It's okay. It's not a body image issue. I do have body image issues. Like I've got that body dysmorphia, which means like every mirror I look into is a funhouse mirror. You have any other bulimics in the room? Maybe a few in the bathroom? Should we wait till they get back, or should I just keep going? No, the side boob thing is not a body image issue, though, guys. I want to assure you. That is just because I am so sick and tired, and every time I go out to eat, somebody is like, ma'am, you were going to need to cover up before you dine in here. And I understand, dude. I get it. Like, depending on the angle you're getting me at right now, you might still be trying to figure this out. I understand. It's actually getting worse, too, man, because, like, I'm gaining weight, and the curvier I get, the more often I get confused as a lesbian. It's just a whole new demographic of women for me to disappoint y'all. And the worst part about that is regardless if people think I'm a dude or a lesbian, they always, oh, you can say hi, it's totally cool. Regardless if people think I'm a dude or a lesbian, they always have this weird expectation that I'm gonna know how to fit stuff. Guys, my whole garage situation is just a shoebox full of those little wrenches that come with IKEA furniture. I am not your man or your woman for the job, guys. And that shoebox, by the way, is right next to all of my wife's tools, which was my second clue that she was bisexual. I used to get bullied a lot when I was younger, probably because I looked like every member of the Scooby-Doo gang, like Old Old Nigger One. I looked like if Goldilocks was a bear. But I was thinking about that old saying, sticks and stones can break. You know what? Well, I don't know if this is reading. I'm going to get out of live, but I'm going to let him come say hi to some people. You can hear me, right? It'll work. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I don't think the person that came up with that had a very good bully. Right? Like, maybe it's just because, like, I grew up fat, so sticks and stones, no problem, man. But words? He doesn't like the stairs. It's cool. We'll just get in the front row. You guys should have better seats. No, I really do think the person that came up with that just didn't have a very good bully. I think we need to update that saying, actually. I think we need to go with something more modern, like maybe cuts and wounds will heal eventually. The real pain's the cost of therapy. I am trying to diet right now. I'm trying to lose weight. I think my biggest hurdle is I just don't understand dieting, y'all. Like, my idea of low carb is when I switch from bagel bites to pizza rolls. Nothing. I am like 75% keto at this point, so I think that's pretty good. We're gonna stay over here. He wants more treats. Oh, I left him my jacket, darn. You have more treats by chance? Can I do some of that beer? No? I'm kidding, I would never do that. That was a joke. Look how excited I got by the word treat. Well, you'll say that tonight and have a very excited puppy, you know. Oh, go ahead. I have a lot going on. He seems to be good with it, yeah. Yeah, guys, anyway, moving on. Oh yeah, dieting. That's why I look like every lead singer of a hair metal band that got addicted to Hot Pockets instead of heroin. Yeah. Man, another great place you can take dogs, concerts, as long as it's not too loud and they're pet friendly, but, oh my goodness. Yeah, this guy's not friendly at all. Not friendly at all. No, but you can take dogs to concerts, which is really great, right? Like, that's cool. I love going to see live music. The only thing I hate about concerts is every time I go to one, I always have the same thought. Because I'll be watching the bass player, and I'll think to myself, I could do that. Right? Like, next time you go to a concert, watch every member of the band pour their heart and soul into every single song. And then watch the bass player. Guys, all I'm saying is if bass players were any lazier of artists, they'd be doing stand-up comedy. Anybody allergic to dogs? No, that would have been a really dumb event to come to tonight, I think. Probably a good call, yeah? Now, I'll get out of here on this one, guys. I love living in Texas, but I just have really bad allergies in general from living in Texas. But the one thing I love about my allergies is I get to use my neti pot. Anybody? Anybody? I'm going to convert some people tonight. I consider my neti pot to be like masturbation for my face. Hear me out on this one. I usually do it alone, in the shower. It feels really good, and it works best with a finger in your ass. Guys, thank you so much. My name is Miles Francis. This is Mr. Roger.